It's hard to believe that we were here at the new Pakenham racecourse when the first sod of turf was turned in September 2012. My word, they've come a long way in a very short period of time. And again today, it's a prestigious day for the club because it's the opening of the training tracks on the inside of the racecourse, which is being developed here as I speak to you right now. Of course, Dr. Dennis Napthine, the Minister for Racing and nowadays the Premier for Victoria, is here to open up the tracks but also make a very special announcement.
This has been a wonderful development, $72 million, a real high point for Victorian racing, a 2,000 metre synthetic track, a 2,400 metre grass track, constructed by Evergreen, an all-weather surface, and it gives us the capacity to run up to 40 plus meetings a year, and it certainly gives us another important piece of infrastructure for Victorian racing. And as you said, we've had our issues over the last 6 months, but we're looking forward to developing further, and it's onwards and upwards.
It'll be one of those things that grows as people come down and check the facility out, see how good the tracks are, how much room there is available, the facilities they've got here. Over time it will grow. We're confident the trainers will discover it over the next couple of years.
We're in our 7th year now. We purchased the land here at the 600 acres back in February 2008. So there's been a lot of trials and tribulations over that period of time. Had to overcome a few showstoppers along the way. There's been a big improvement in the support from the racing industry over the past couple of years, and that's really greatly assisted us. But look, it's fantastic to get into the straight and see the finish line, Terry.
The government will be providing another grant of $57,000 from the Victorian Racing Industry Fund towards $114,000 for new starting gates at the new racetrack. Today we've pronounced funding to assist with the new starting stalls for the new track, the new wider track, and of course for a magnificent big screen here, a 62 metre screen, which will be just fantastic, not only for the patrons at the race meetings, but also for the general population in the area for a range of events and other activities.
It's been a special journey because you turned that first sod when my oh my, hasn't it changed?
It's certainly been a great journey for myself. I remember coming here in opposition to a dairy farm and with people telling me about the vision of turning this into one of the best racing and training centres anywhere in the world. And I shared that vision with the Pakenham Racing Club, came back for the turning of the first sod, but to be here today and to see that all the work that has been done with the stalls here, the race day stalls, with the training tracks in place, with the grass track being put in place and the event centre, this is just a terrific achievement for racing in the Pakenham Racing Club, and we're all excited about the opportunities ahead.
Racing Victoria must feel very fortunate to have a racing minister and a premier who is so adamant and passionate about the sport of kings.
It's fantastic. Obviously the Victorian Government have contributed strongly to this project as well through the Victorian Racing Industry Fund, and Dennis has been a big supporter of these sorts of projects.
If you go back 3 years when the 600 acres was a ploughed paddock with some cows in it and people said, oh, this will never happen. Well, full credit to Michael Hodge and his committee who have developed a vision, invested, put their money where their mouth is, and have got a terrific facility for thoroughbred racing in this state.
We've got some news on the synthetic track tender process. The tenders have closed. We've got 2 tenders from ProRide and Polytrack, so it's a safe bet to suggest that the track will be built by one of those builders, and we're currently working through the due diligence process now and hope to make a decision in about 4 to 6 weeks on exactly what type of synthetic track we'll be building here at Pakenham.
The home straight where we're standing right now, this has been freshly laid. The back straight, of course, was put down about 6 weeks ago.
That's correct. It is a staged job in terms of the completion of the turf. We've probably got 600 metres of course proper still to do, but having started at the 1600 metre chute, the back straight and the turns have been down for over 10 weeks now.
And the training tracks, of course, one of the major announcements today.
Absolutely, 2 first-class sand tracks, and the trainers arrived here on Monday morning, so it's actually in full swing at the moment, and the feedback and the response from the trainers has been absolutely sensational. We've never said that this facility is about 2015 or 16, it's all about the decades beyond. We've commenced the construction of the residential trainer allotments. The first 18 are being carved out of the earth right now, with BMD Constructions undertaking that $2.250 million residential subdivision, and that's a really exciting part of this development. We've sold 11 of those trainer allotments. We've got 7 on the market, and really looking forward to those particular owners taking up residence here in the next couple of years.
It's my great honour to, for the first time in almost 40 years, present a new racing licence to the Pakenham Racing Club, so that they'll be officially able to race meetings here in 2015.